What's going on, YouTube? I'm sorry if I look like straight dog doo-doo. Forgive me. I'm not feeling the greatest today, but today is still going to be an awesome day. Man, that sun is very bright. Um, big changes are going to happen to the wife's Jeep. I really hope she likes it. Get it more looking like a Grand without being an actual Grand. So, uh, there's quite a few differences in it. We already got the jack underneath here. We're going to break the lug nuts loose, get the wheels off. I'm going to flip this thing around after I do that to let you guys see all the stuff that I'm going to be putting on it. And hopefully you guys are excited and enjoy it as much as I'm going to. So let's get started today. Alright guys, so wheels and tires are off. I'm going to flip around, show you what's on this table. Super excited. It's a very budget-friendly thing because, well, obviously we can't afford a Grand. So, budget-friendly, little advice. It's okay every once in a while. So, I want to show you guys. I'm super excited. You guys ready to see this? I'm ready to show you. So, let's go. Look, guys. Just look at it. Oh, whoops. Sorry. We have some wheel spacers for the front and back. Some chrome lug nuts to go on top of these. These are inch a piece to run flush right up against, just like a Grand looks like. We also have a 2-inch lift kit as well. And these are shallow lug nuts to convert this from being a bolt stud, like what it originally comes with, so I can do the lug nuts. So, yeah, super excited, super stoked. Have instructions there. There's a couple of packages here that the wife's not going to know about. I'm doing all this for her Christmas gift, guys, or part of it. So, yeah, let's get started. What do you guys think first? Wheel spacers first, lift kit first. Honestly, all of them can go on at the same time, so let's do it. Alright guys, so while we're here, I'm just going to take some sandpaper. You can use Scotch-Brite, whatever. Just kind of clean this up some. Try and get the mating surface kind of as clear / clean as you can. There, we're going to take some compound, or really any type of cleaning material you have. Heck, just kind of wipe this all down. If you guys can't smell this, good for you guys. It is some brake cleaner / lacquer-ish type stuff, and it smells horrible. That's okay, because in the end I feel like it'll be worth it. So before you go putting this on and going bare metal to metal on your spacers, just a little bit some grease goes a long way on these. Alright. Gonna test fit these without the Loctite on them, just to make sure they are actually going to go in here, and they do. Alright, wheel spacer is on. And make sure all those are nice and lined up. I'm going to put one in here right now just to kind of hold it steady while the rest of them get some nice Loctite in them. Put our grease away. Give it a little slack so you can still tighten the rest of these down like you need to. I ended up just going to Harbor Freight for some thread locker. Realistically, guys, semi-permanent is still semi-permanent. Definitely don't recommend using red on here because, well, you want to be able to take these back off so you can service rotors. So, or a CV axle at some point in time. Do a time lapse here for you guys so you guys don't have to sit here and do this. Watch this. This is the part of the video I tell you guys know your specs. You know, you got to make sure to torque these down. They say the factory specs, so the lug nuts for this car, the factory spec is 95 foot-pounds. So that's what I have my torque wrench sent to, and we're gonna go ahead and get these put in here. Alright, next fun adventure. We're gonna take this guy off and get the 2-inch lift put on here. You guys are excited as I am? I know I'm pretty dang excited. Let's go take a look. What's going on, everybody? Day 2 of the Jeep. We gotta do the rear now. I already looked at that past footage, and I must say, I did not have half of it. I didn't realize the camera died. I do apologize for that. So I'll give you guys up to speed on what had to happen from when that cut off. When it came to the front wheels, we ended up having to take a BFH and give the front steering knuckle a love tap to knock that strut down, and then had to take a pry bar to give us that gap clearance for the spacers to fit for the front lift. We had to re-drill holes into the strut tower mount for the peach bolt to go through. Still safe. It is still very safe. So I think it turned out great. I only got like an hour to do this rear before I gotta head to the doctors and see about getting all this fixed. So let's get started today. Alright guys, so just like when it came to the front ones, gonna sand down this rotor, clean it really good with some alcohol, and get ready to mate that wheel spacer. And then on this one, we actually drop the lower control arm there, and I'll have the jack under it. We can ease it down, pull that out, put the spacer on, put it back in, raise it up, lock it in place, and we're gonna be good to go. So that's what we're gonna do next, guys. Alright guys, this one's done and put in. Got the spacer on. Get the spacer down here put on. This guy's all locked back in. So now we just get to go to the other side and do it too. Let's go. Alright, so here we are on the other side. Now that we know what we're doing. Last one and we figured it out. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a lot quicker. Get our rubbing. Get our grease on. Sorry if you guys can hear my breathing, but as soon as we get this done, I get to go to the doctors and figure out what the heck about my breathing. But I like to show you guys cool stuff like this, though. All right. Sorry guys, can't breathe with crap. Smooth it out, line it up. Put some Patron in my cup, just kidding. Alright, gonna put you guys back on the time lapse so you guys don't see this boring stuff. But we're almost done here, guys. I'm gonna put this spacer on, get underneath, disconnect that sway bar, lower the spring, get it put up again, put the spacer on, all that funness. So that way I don't bore the heck out of you guys. Let's time lapse the last of this, shall we? Guys, I got it put back together. I ended up having to run to my doctor's appointment anyways, but it's okay. So we're about to, just finished torquing everything down, so 95 foot-pounds is where it's supposed to be at, so that'll work. Now let's lower this thing down and see how it looks. I think that was $300 well spent, guys. Thing just sits up more taller. Better ground clearance for the hitch. Gave it a nice wider stance. I like it. I like it a lot. It's awesome.